Saturday in southern Tennessee, May the 12th. Fixing to roll out here in just a little bit to Kentucky Lake. It's really cool being 2.5 hours from Paris, Tennessee. That's where I'm headed tonight. Start practice bright and early in the morning for stop number 6. Can't believe we're almost done. The FLW Tour ready to get up there and yank on some. Feeling really good about this one. I like me some Tennessee River. I like me some Kentucky Lake. I like being close to home. It's going to be a different ball game this time than the last time we were there. A lot of fish are still shallow, and there's a lot of fish that may be making their way deep. It's going to be interesting derby. Headed to the grocery store right now on the wife's ride. I'm all hooked up and ready to go. I'm going to grab a few things and we're going to get out of here in about 45 minutes and make a couple hour drive over to Paris. Ready to do this week.
No house could be a home when it's filled up or gone. I'm staring up the road.
Just got up here to Paris to the Fishtail Lodge. Me and Suggs' humble abode for the next couple nights. Gonna go and fixing to watch a little boxing with these guys. This place is packed out tonight. 2.5 hour drive. Trying to decide what I'm gonna put in tomorrow. Bright and early start to practice. Stop number 5, 6. Morning of day 1 Kentucky Lake practice. It's about a little 4-6 and heading out here, fixing to go get after it. Didn't see any need of getting out there at daylight. We blast off at 6:30 from the north end of the lake, and anything you find down here early is probably not going to help you any. There may be a little bit of a shad spawn. I'm going to look for that third day up closer to the ramp. Ready to go put in a long 14-hour day. A little shallow, a little deep, and see what happens today. Just gonna get a little gas and go get after it.
So tell me, is this the end of us, or this bottle I'm in? Or this bottle I'm
It's 9 o'clock first morning, and other than a ton of carp, hasn't been that fruitful so far. This place definitely has a carp issue. I don't know, I can't speak for what it's doing to the bass fishing, but I do know that there are millions of them. That's not an exaggeration. It may be more. I haven't been anywhere this morning where I haven't just seen tons of them on the graph, and it's hard to differentiate them and the bass because there's so many to weed through to see if there are, are a bass on a place. So I don't know. I'm still working out deep, trying to find a couple needles in a haystack out here off the bank, fixing to pull up and fish a little point. I'm fishing inside some creeks on some offshore stuff, but in creeks this morning. But man, carp central, you can see right here. It's all carp. So, gonna get back after it. Not a bass in the boat yet. Plenty of.
I feel the warmth of a breath and the touch of.
Well, we broke out the big hat. It's about the only good news we've had today is that we had this in the boat when it got to be 90 degrees. Not doing a lot so far. Caught 3 or 4. Nothing out deep. Hadn't had a bite out deep. Hadn't had a bite offshore. I've gone shallow a couple times and got some bites. Nothing over 3 pounds. Just got to keep looking. That's the name of the offshore game here. It'll be one out here. Got to keep grinding. There's a million places for them to be, and I know a lot of them. Might have to find some new ones this week because a lot of mine that I'm checking are not coming up to satisfy me so far. About 3 o'clock. Going to practice till about 8 o'clock. I'm all the way down in New Johnsonville, which is 75 miles from where we're putting in for the Derby. But this is where I made the cut in 2016. It's where I like to fish. So gonna stay down here, give it a little bit of time, and run back up and put it on the trailer at Paris this afternoon. Hopefully find a couple offshore areas that got some, mix it up shallow and deep, and see what happens come Thursday. Still in search mode right now. On it. Day one is over in the bag, and it's brutal on me and a bunch of other guys. This carp thing is crazy. Can't idle and look at them on the Garmin's because there's just carp everywhere. It's just like a hailstorm of carp everywhere you're looking. It's crazy. But caught me 3 all day long. None offshore. Never caught one offshore at all. Fished out there like 10 hours. Decided to commit to that. Me and a couple buddies of mine both did that. It was just bad. So I'm thinking there's still fish on the bank and fish in between and everything else. So fixing ahead to get some dinner and try to put together a plan for what in the world I'm going to do tomorrow, because today I burned 30 gallons of gas and caught 3 and didn't have any more bites. This one's going to be crazy. They're always crazy. This one could be a weird one. Kentucky Lake. I've seen it better. Hopefully tomorrow's better. I brought in the hired help for day 2. Me and Michael are going to go out here and try to see if we know what we're doing on the Tennessee River anymore. We don't ever get to fish the Tennessee River anymore. So yesterday it did not happen. So I made him come today. We're going to go throw at him all stinking day long. And hopefully, at the end of the day, find me 2 or 3 places that I can freaking catch a bass. One of the 3 or 4 bass that are still left in Kentucky Lake. We will see. We've been boarded by one of these stupid, nasty, no good. Look at this thing, ruining Kentucky Lake. God. Nasty sucker. I about pooped my pants. Michael did too. It's not funny. Morning to day 3 practice here at Kentucky Lake. Michael and I, wasn't a lot of video updating yesterday. The most exciting thing that happened to us was a carp jumped in the boat. It was crazy, but it's really tough, man. I caught 2 keepers all day long in like a 13-hour day, and there are guys that are going to catch them. When you catch one, it's a decent one, but the bites are few and far between. So that being said, this morning I'm doing something crazy. I am going to drive 1 hour and 40 minutes by road back towards my house to an area of the river on Kentucky Lake that I grew up fishing club tournaments, fishing things. I know some areas down there that are historically good this time of year. It would be an 140-mile run by water where I'd have to get gas twice if it works. It's a roll of the dice. But I'm going to drive down here. Michael and I are headed down. Get down here about 7 o'clock or so this morning. Can go check the areas out. See if I can get a bite. See if I can get multiple bites. See if I can get a couple good bites. And if I don't, I can turn around and drive back up here and put in and fish till dark. No harm, no foul. But, I mean, I'm going hours without bites up here. I fished offshore the first day like 10 hours. Fished offshore yesterday, I don't know, more than half the day. So we're going to see. We are going to see this morning. Hour and 40-minute drive. I'll be 45 minutes from my house. It's crazy. Here we go, day 3.
From here to Hardin County, and it's full of lost souls.
Made it down here. Clifton, Tennessee. A little different Kentucky lake down here. Turns into river. Got a little current this morning. We're gonna try it. First tournament I ever won. I won right here in this parking lot, weighed in right there under them shade trees with my dad. I was 13 years old. Tennessee, Alabama Bass Club right here. So we reminiscing today. 140 miles right here from Kentucky Dam. Let's see what happens.
I can't go another mile, 'cause every turn I make.
Well, Operation Hail Mary was a bust. Caught about 25 fish, all babies, one keeper, smallmouth. No bueno. Fixing to drive 2 hours back the other freaking way and hope like hell we can figure something out. Well, moved a little bit. Caught me one. You can see there's no ledges anywhere around me. Caught that on an old Cinco. And as soon as it hit the water, he was on it. So, I don't know. Maybe we figure something out. Maybe not, but it was a bite, and it happened pretty quick, so we shall see. That's a wrap on practice. And when I tell you it was 36 hours of absolutely getting my brains beat out, it was 36 hours or more, give or take, of getting my brains beat out. This place is it's fishing really tough on me. It's fishing tough on a lot of people. It's hard to get bites. I just don't know if there's not as many fish in here. I'm sure they're gonna catch a few, but man, this place is, it's not the Kentucky Lake I know, to say the least. But we got 4 bites this afternoon in a little area, all pretty quick. But it's 80 miles from the boat ramp, so I don't know. It's time to get dinner. It's time to get a shower. It's time to maybe sell my soul to the devil to catch a bass, to catch 5 on Thursday. I don't know. Gonna go get some rest, work on tackle in the morning, do some stuff for TH, and then roll to the meeting, get this thing started. I don't know. I just don't know. This one had really high expectations coming here, just because it's Kentucky Lake, and just because I know it, and just because I've caught them here before, but they all got smacked right in the face by Asian carp and whatever the hell else is wrong with this lake. So Thursday could be interesting. Just try to go out and do all I can do. Need a good one here. All you can do is sling. Stay positive. That's what I'm telling myself anyways. All right, here we go. Stop number 6. Kentucky Lake starts this morning. Heading to the boat ramp, almost there. It's about 5:30. And ready to get after it, man. I got to run a long ways to feel confident that I can actually catch one on this place, but gonna run about 30 miles this morning before I start, and then gonna run about another 40 or 45 after that, so I should be close to 80 miles away from the ramp by the time I actually get to where I'm gonna fish and where I'll start back from this afternoon at some point. But got a game plan. I got some bites down there the last day of practice up shallow, hoping I can catch a limit and then go play around on some of the deep stuff that the fish should be on that I couldn't get bit on in practice. So that's the idea anyways. Right now, that's the plan. And burn a ton of gas. We'll have to get gas on the water, and hopefully it'll be worth it. Hopefully I can catch 5 good ones and live to fight another day out here. But it's this, I always say it, and this sport is mentally is as good, can be as good to you as anything, and mentally it can be as hard on you as anything. And we all do it. We voluntarily throw ourselves out there, and you do, because you don't know every morning when you put the boat in what's going to happen. I think that's the drug that keeps us coming back, and it's also the thing that kicks you in the teeth when it's bad. So practice was bad. long days, long days. And I got a long day today. I got to 4 o'clock. I'm gonna be running a lot, and I'll have to 4 o'clock again tomorrow with the flights. I'll be the same both days. So going out 91, and just hoping we can put it together. Kentucky Lake's been good to me before, a lot. Let's see if we can do it one more day. Nope. Man, I got this near wrap. No, I don't think so.
No?
No, I think he's gonna be 14 probably. Well, it's a wrap on day one. Just put it on the trailer. Burned 60 gallons of gas, ran 165 miles for 4 bass for 10-11. Caught some shorts and lost my 5th keeper. Broke my line this morning because I hadn't retied. Kind of a freak deal, but would have put me a little further up there. But it is what it is, man. I am proud to have what I had. Live to fight another day, and gonna change a few things up tomorrow, but not a lot. I'm gonna go down swinging the way I like to swing. Swing big. The only way I know to swing. Shallow and big. Here on the interstate to Kentucky Dam Village, Suggs and I the last couple days been staying with Dan Moorhead's family. It's been awesome. Dan is, what's funny about Dan is Dan, in 1998, when I was like in my bass fishing fandom more than ever, Dan won an FLW. I used to think he was the coolest guy in the world. So staying at his house with his family is pretty funny to me now. But that's the best thing about this sport to me. I say it all the time. It's just getting to be friends with the people that you looked up to as a kid. Is pretty cool. But the Suggs and I are rolling this morning. Weigh in at 4 again today, so I got a long day. But it's just scary right now. It's hard to be confident you can even catch one. And the top end weights look good, 26 pounds and 24 pounds. But that's just because there's still some big fish in here and they bite. You know, those guys really know the ledges well, and they smashed them. What was crazy to me was from south of Paris down to where I fish, which is a long ways. There's a lot of really good water, and there was nobody on any of it yesterday. It's amazing. Those fish just aren't out down there like they are up here on a couple places, and they're not everywhere. So we're gonna go sling at them again. We're gonna burn a lot of gas, and I'm gonna change a few things up and try to knock it out of the park today. Catch a bigger stringer, but I won't lie, it's scary out there. So gonna go give it 150% like always, and see what in the heck happens. But just probably screwed myself out of the cup yesterday, unless I can make a big move today. But that's all I can do is go down swinging the way I like to go down swinging, and that's shallow, swimming a jig, flipping a jig on this lake's what I like to do, and that's what we're gonna do. So day 2, here we go.
And I ain't never met a riverboat dealer that could ever be a friend of mine. The summer heat never treats me kind, it leaves trouble on my mind. So I'm bidding farewell.
Got it.
Tires and a spare, just a white line gypsy getting out of Mississippi with just enough gas to get there.
Well, that was awful. That's all you can say about it. Sucked. Had 3 good tournaments, 3 bad tournaments. This one blows my mind just because I know what to do here, and I just couldn't figure out how to freaking catch one this week. Rode 320 miles in a boat, in 2 days and burned 120 gallons of gas in the last 2 days. And I am a whipped puppy. Whipped puppy, but my wife did come and surprise me at the weigh-in again, which was awesome. And now we're headed home. I don't know what to say about it other than it cost me the Forest Wood Cup. Any chance of jumping up and you know, moving up, I needed 2 really good ones at the last 2 derbies here, and didn't get it here. So gonna go try to knock St. Clair out of the park. Go catch some big smallmouth in over a month. Got a little break, ready to spend some time with my family. So that's it. Low budget life is ups and downs, roller coasters on the FLW Tour. That's all it is, all the time. Now I'm sitting in traffic. No bueno. Rolling out towards home.
Heading my way for a better place, and I got 3 good tires and a spare. I'm just a white line gypsy getting out of Mississippi with just enough gas to get there. A white line gypsy getting out of Mississippi with just enough gas to get there.